Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You know that expression, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, or know yourself but also know your enemies. The better you know your enemies, the better you'll be prepared to defend yourself and destroy them. So in this case we have the White House Press Secretary, what's her name, Jean-Pierre something, Jean-Pierre Belmondo, and she exemplifies or gives us an example, let's put it this way, of hypocrisy, and telling us the validity of that saying coming from the scriptures, the Christian scriptures. Who has no sins, cast the first stone. That means, if you think you are without sins and you've never done anything wrong, then you probably have the right to punish or to judge someone else. In this case, we have this press secretary who, on many occasions, claims certain things that, try to portray certain things in certain colors, and she was very critical, and actually she was a big sinner, and her sin is that she denied President Trump's elections by saying that that election was stolen. And this is a tweet that was brought to our attention from Miss Jean-Pierre past. This article comes from National Review from September 6, 2022. White House press secretary called out for saying Trump stole 2016 election. Interesting. So let's see what this pure angel did. During the White House press briefing on Tuesday, Fox News correspondent Peter Doocy confronted press secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, the French one, with old tweets in which she accused various Republicans of stealing elections, an offense which she now routinely denounces in the context of former President Trump's claim about the 2020 election. In December 2016, Jean-Pierre accused Trump of having stolen his electoral victory over Hillary Clinton, and here is her tweet. And this is what she said: stolen emails, stolen drone, stolen election, welcome to the world of un-President Trump. And a person here said that, so if a foreign nation takes something of ours, we should let them keep it. There's a Kyle Griffin, another, anyway. So this is from December 17th, 2016 at 8:25 p.m. Asked about her record of election denial, Jean-Pierre said it was ridiculous for Doocy. You see, she attacks him personally or ridicules his facts. The facts is ridiculous for Doocy to compare her statement about the 2016 elections, which she now says pertains to voter suppression, to former President Trump's continued insistence that he is the rightful winner of the 2020 presidential election. He didn't say that. He was referring to 2016, your tweet, which is stolen emails, stolen drone, stolen election, welcome to the world of un-President Trump. This is what you said. I'm not talking about anything 2020, I'm not talking about 2050, I'm not talking 1918. I'm talking about 2016 specifically. But she, and he said, you tweeted in 2016 Trump stole an election. You tweeted Georgia government Brian Kemp stole an election. If denying election results is extreme now, why wasn't it then? Doocy asked Jean-Pierre, alluding to President Joe Biden's labeling MAGA Republicans as extreme for supporting Trump's stolen election claims. And she said, I knew this was coming. Well, answer the question. I don't care what you knew or not. Just say, yes, I did. I made a mistake. I'm a hypocrite. I quit. I don't deserve to make $180,000 a year on this position as a weasel. And I'm not a smart weasel, by the way. Bye-bye, Jean-Pierre. Never see you again. I was waiting for you to ask me that question. Yes. And you gotta answer it and say, mea culpa. That's what it is. Let me be very clear. This, you know who started this? Obama. Let me be very clear. Why are you just not clear? It's enough if you're clear. What do you mean very clear? Anyway, this comparison that you made is just ridiculous. There's no comparison. It's you claiming something, and now you tell other people claim the same thing that you used to claim about those people. And if that is wrong, then the other thing is wrong as well. No? But I think she's incapable of reasoning. I mean, she's below 86. Obviously. She added, I was talking specifically at the time about what was happening with voting rights and what... No. You were talking exactly a stolen election and on President Trump. No, voter suppression. All right, so this is what with Miss Jean-Pierre, who's incapable of taking responsibility for her own actions because she thought the mass media will cover for her and they will not uncover her past. And some people dug deep enough and they uncovered these facts. We all have them. The problem is when you get known, very well known, and when you become uncomfortable, somehow certain things that you said 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they come out to light. And you say, how in the hell they come out? Because I deleted them a long time ago. It's because there are other people in other departments that somehow, in communication with some weasels, they present you with those. How do you think this guy, Dewey or whatever, he got that information if it was deleted years ago, I'm assuming, right? How did he get it? He knew that she would somehow get to be the White House press secretary or whatever. Did they think that? Do you memorize, do your company that does Fox News or whatever outlet he works for, I think Fox News, recorded each and every person's tweets just in case? Do you think that they record my videos and my tweets if tomorrow I decide to delete everything I posted and everything I said wherever I said? Do you think that these guys, let's say in 20 years I get in an uncomfortable position for some, they will find this? 100% they will find everything. Every little thing I said, I texted, I spoke on the phone, I made videos, they are registered. They are there, you know. If you don't believe me, ask Snowden. And he's going to vouch for me, okay? And not only Snowden, he's not my only source, okay? So Jean-Pierre is just naive, just tired, or thinking reckless like Bill Clinton, hoping that the mass media will cover him for him indefinitely. But once he made a mistake, then the media is going to feed him to the wolves. I mean, they covered for Bill Clinton so much, and it's not only him, many others. Remember when he was George W. Bush at the second election, when he ran for the president? We only, at the second election, we found out that he shirked his way out of the military, and he went to the National Guard, and then he was discharged for... You know, you remember that story? How come it came only after at the second election, after 4 years, not the first one? What, they would just forgot about it? No, he was not supposed to get that one. Or he was supposed to get that one, but hey, buddy, we got more information on you. So here is the list. Go ahead and fulfill it. One by one, point by point. So Jean-Pierre was certain that these things will not show up, not because they're not there or they were not there. People will cover for it. I've been involved with some political parties here in this country, and I've rubbed shoulders with certain, and what I saw over there was just the mass media covering. Because if you have one person like me around those people, and I can go and report or simply follow people through, just record them. Each and every politician that was over there, if someone would publish what I say, would be done. I can do it personally, but these are just little, not those guys. So Jean-Pierre, why don't you say, yes, I'm a hypocrite and that's the way I am, and because she doesn't care. She's not over there to serve you and I or whomever. She's just over there to hold her position, and she has an agenda, and she's never going to go anywhere. When was the last time someone quit? Just say, you know what, I'm not good for this job. Maybe someone else would do a better job. I'm sorry. I'm disappointed on myself, and I'm sorry I wasted your time. When did you hear that happening? Like Psaki was another disappointment. She just left because she got another job. And she was making, what, $180,000 a year? I think that's how much a press secretary makes. Last time I checked that one. Imagine this, even worse than Psaki intellectually. It's just unbelievable. And this is a society we live in. How can you not get angry? How can you not get angry when you see all these mediocrities being over there, and they are so rude and so, arrogant? And they are just baboons. They're baboons. But they are there, and you and I are here. How come? That means the society works upside down, or that's the way it should be. But as I always say, at least tell us. Don't tell us everything is meritocracy and is blah, blah, and then you see Jean-Pierre over there, below 86, dumb as a rock, and, a lot of, skeletons in her closet. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.